A strip of yellow tape and a police car blocked the entrance to the Walter Reed Medical Center, as the world's press point their cameras and wait for updates from inside. True to form, Donald Trump bypassed them and instead took to Twitter, insisting it wouldn't be long until he went from this makeshift office back to the Oval Office.
I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now. We're working hard to get me all the way back. I have to be back because we still have to make America great again. We've done an awfully good job of that, but we still have steps to go and we have to finish that job. And I'll be back. I think I'll be back soon.
Earlier in the day, his personal doctors shared more specific details on his recovery.
The team and I are extremely happy with the progress the president has made. Thursday, he had a mild cough and some nasal congestion and fatigue, all of which are now resolving and improving.
Trump was flown to the hospital on Friday as a precautionary measure, with the White House doctor saying the president started showing clinical indications of the coronavirus on Thursday afternoon. His doctors say he's now started a 5-day treatment with remdesivir, an antiviral medication, which has been known to help other patients recover from the virus. He's also been given Regeneron's Regain Cough 2, an experimental antibody drug. Medics say it's too early to pin a hard date in the diary when Trump could be discharged, adding that Trump has a lot of work to do on his road to recovery, but his campaign team is only too aware of that. As well as fighting the virus in a month's time, he'll be fighting to cling onto his seat at the White House. With this news, come huge questions over the fate of his second-term bid, and the last few months of his current mandate. Under the 25th Amendment, if Trump were too incapacitated to be president, he could ask Vice President Mike Pence to take over. If Pence were unable to take the reins, then according to the Presidential Succession Act, the Speaker of the House of Representatives and Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, would assume the role of president. While this would pose a massive headache for governments, the U.S. is not unaccustomed to a transfer of power scenario. Back in 1985, for example, Ronald Reagan, while undergoing surgery, made his vice president, George H.W. Bush, acting president for 8 hours. If Trump were unable to stand in the upcoming elections, the Republican Party would need to hold a vote to designate a nominee. Early votes would further complicate things were Trump to withdraw his candidacy. Millions of ballots have already been sent out. Experts say the Republican Party could change the name of the candidate with a court order, but with time already running out, this would be difficult to secure. The U.S. is legally obligated to hold elections on the 3rd of November this year. A vote to change this would unlikely pass through the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives. However, rescheduling the election would be the first of the House's woes in this scenario. Under the Constitution, Trump's 4-year term comes to an end on the 20th of January 2021. Altering this would mean a change to the Constitution, which some say is unlikely to ever happen. I'm Seema Yazbek for Public Press.